boys and girls, it's Colin back again. It's Friday and we're going to look at more road signs today. How many of these? We're going to talk about the school road sign. That's very important, you know where school is. We're going to talk about the give way sign and also the humps on the road. Why are they there? Let's sing deep and wide. Sometimes the road's wide, sometimes the edges are deep. Let's sing deep and wide. Action!
Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Big and strong, there's a mountain standing big and strong. Big and strong, there's a mountain standing big and strong. Tall and thin, there's a tree growing tall and thin. Tall and thin, there's a tree growing tall and thin.
Deep and wide. Let's go to the school signpost, the Humpty Dumpty one on the road, and also the giveaway sign. Here we go. Today we are talking about traffic signs, and we're in my local village called Canallan. So no matter where you live, it's either a townland, a village, or a town or a city. And all over Northern Ireland, everywhere, no matter where you live, it's called a name. So this is welcome to Canallan. We're in County Down. It's called the beautiful headland because it's built on the Dramara Hills. Now, one of the most important signs you'll ever come across is the school sign. I wonder in Canallan, is there a school? There is a school. It's called Fairhill Primary School. So we're going to have a closer look at the signpost. In case I'm lost and I'm looking for the school, no matter what direction you'll come, you'll see a big signpost, and it's called school. Sometimes in busier areas, you'll have special lights flashing, and that's to warn the car driver, the person driving a vehicle on the road, there's a school. And whenever you see school, it doesn't mean grannies and grandads, it doesn't mean adults, it means children. And children should be protected at all costs, and that's why the warning is there. There's humps in the road to keep you slow, 30 miles an hour, or sometimes 20 or even 10, or I've seen 5 miles per hour to keep the traffic going as slow as possible. You see a big sign saying school and children crossing the road. That's what that really means. At 9 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, sometimes 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, all during the day, children can be moving at any time, crossing the road. So whenever drivers see that there, they must slow down. School's vital, school's compulsory. And when you're born into the world, you can't be 4 years old and say, I'm not going to go to school, I'm just going to go straight to work. And that doesn't work. You need to go to school. And if you do go to school, you love school, you should love it. Before you know it, you're going to be left school, out into the world working. So my advice to you is enjoy school. School today is very interesting. You learn lots. You get to watch me, for example, thumbs up, and that's good. But it's important you go to school to learn to read, learn to write, learn to communicate. All the lessons you're learning in school, you will need them throughout your life. You need to know how to read, how to write, how to listen, how to have manners, how to say please and thank you, the basic things in life, and also the more complicated, how to do mathematics, how to read properly, and learn how to use computers. So education is so important. You've got teachers to teach you, and that's why for me, as doing an assembly, it's about the Bible, it's about God, and also for me it's about going to school, because when I'm reading the Bible, for example, God's my teacher, and I say, God, teach me today. Oh, there's a word in the Bible, I don't know what that word says, I maybe can't pronounce that word, so I have to maybe Google the word, look it up and go, wow, that word means that. And I'm always learning all the time. Never get to the stage in life when you say, I've learned it all. The more I learn, the more I realize I don't know, and the more I enjoy learning. And also as you get older, you often forget things that you've learned. That's why it's important to keep reading, keep learning, and it's also good for your mind. I encourage you to read a paper book, because sometimes when you're on the phone all the time and you're looking at a phone, you can't retain the same information as what you reading a book. That's why a Bible, for me, you can have it on your phone, have it on a computer, but a paper Bible is the best book you can always read, because you can ask God to help you, to teach you, take away distractions and read it, and it's very, very important. So going to school is a very important journey for you, because you're learning many values in life, and especially the basic reading, writing and arithmetic, the 3 R's as they talk about. Another important traffic sign you'll see on the road is the give way sign. That's not like a stop sign, but it means you must slow down and proceed cautiously. Slow down, and you're all the time looking left and right, and if it's clear, you don't actually have to stop. You always must be in control of your car. Slow down, and if it's safe to do so, you can just proceed onto the next road, right, left or straight across, because there's a good view on either side. Give way means making way, or if somebody else is coming, you must slow down, stop and let them by. That's a lesson for life. For example, if you're walking somewhere and there's an older person in front of you, you would slow down to allow your time to get round past them. If they're coming to a door and maybe they're carrying a bag, you would open the door for them and let them through. That's common decency. That's being a good neighbour and being friendly. But also in school, giving way is a good lesson, because maybe there's somebody in your school and they're trying to learn and they can't learn the same way you can. Help them out, explain to them what they don't understand. Maybe they're at playtime, you're playing and they're on their own, they're not playing. Give way to them. In other words, go to them and say, do you want to come and play with us? Maybe they're sitting in school and they're quiet. Go and talk to them, say hello to them, good morning to them. Don't let them be isolated. It's a terrible thing when you're on your own and nobody wants to talk to you. It's always good to give way to others. The Bible teaches to love one another and to treat others as you would like to be treated yourself. So the give way sign for me is important in life. It also teaches traffic, to keep the traffic moving. You don't need to stop, and it's always good when you're passing. You don't need to stop somebody and spend all day talking to them. Just slow down, say good morning, good afternoon, how are you, and keep moving. And just doing that to someone could really make their day special, and in fact you've taken time to do that. So be a kind person, be a courteous person, and say good morning to your teachers. So give way is I like to see the give way sign. It means I don't need to stop, but I need to be cautious because there's other traffic. And in life, it's not all about me, it's about other people. That's why the Bible says love God and love your neighbour as yourself. Your neighbour is the people you're in school with, your people in your class, the people in your bus, or not just your neighbour who physically lives beside you, but somebody who lives around you, and that's people you're with every day, as in your school friends. So give way to them, take time for them, and on your way say, it's good to see you, have a good day. Take an interest in their life. Don't interrogate them by asking them lots of personal questions. Just be generally friendly. And if you love God and you like to learn about God, talk to the person about God. Talk to them about their schoolwork. Talk about what you're learning in school. And that way you can have a really good friendship and have a lot in common. So when you see somebody at playtime on their own, offer them to play. Don't make them play. Just say, do you want to come and play with us? Or if they're sitting on their own at lunchtime, eating their lunch, go and sit beside them and say, it's really good to see you. That's making way for other people and not being so selfish. In life, you're going to come across a lot of selfish people, people just out for themselves. God doesn't like selfish people. He always talks about people who are continually selfish. So always give way and make way for other people. The last one I want to share with you in this video is humps. Quite often whenever you come to a school, you'll see humps on the road. That is to stop cars or traffic from going fast, because I drive a car all the time. I drive a van, and if I don't slow down at the bumps, I'm going to end up hurting my head off the roof of the car, because I'm going to go. So if you're in the back seat, you might think it's a game or roller coaster because you're bouncing about in the back seat, but it's not good for the driver, and it's definitely not good for your vehicle. You'll destroy your car. That's why the humps in the road. When you see this sign, humps, you slow down. You don't need to stop. You slow down and you go over the humps slowly to protect your car, and more importantly, to protect children or people out walking. But in life, There are many humps along the way, and that's why it's so important to trust in God and regularly talk to God. God is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. He's there daytime and nighttime. Anytime you want to talk to God, He's always there. And life's not always about a smooth sailing. The sea is not always calm. Tomorrow the sea can be calm, the next day it can be rough with storms, with the wind, etc. And that's like life. You might have a really good day today, but you might get an upset stomach tomorrow. There might be a family problem the next day, so you might have a bad day in school or whatever, so you're going to have many humps in life. And remember that life's not all about a smooth course, a smooth road, a smooth journey. There will be humps along the way, and that's why it's so important when you're young, when you worry about anything, it's so important to be in the habit of talking to God and casting all your care upon Him. Why do you do that? Because God cares for you. Okay, so we see the school sign, the giveaway, and the bumps on the road. So I thought we'd sing the Rolled Away song. Rolled away, rolled away. Did we actually guess? Rolled away, rolled away, rolled away.
Rolled away, rolled away, rolled away.
And the burden of my heart rolled away.
Rolled away, rolled away,
Rolled away. And the burden of my heart rolled away. Every sin had to go. Neath the cleansing flow.
hallelujah. Rolled away, rolled away,
Rolled away. And the burden of my heart rolled away. Give me some. Rolled away. See those bumps in the road? Doink, 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 doink. Here we go.
rolled away, rolled away,
Rolled away. Every burden of my heart rolled away.
rolled away, rolled away,
Rolled away. Every burden of my heart rolled away. Every sin had to go. Neath the cleansing flow.
hallelujah. Rolled away, rolled away,
Rolled away. And the burden of my heart rolled away. Rolled away, rolled away, rolled away. That's all. It's Friday. We're back next week. We're going to be doing signs almost all of next week. So it's so important that you learn the road signs. See you then. Bye.